Hello, let's talk about Sunbreak and its story mode. I just finished it, and yes, I have a lot more content to complete. Okay, but wait just a minute. Okay, let me explain myself. For those of you who are just new to the channel, I recently started playing Sunbreak was it last year? No, the other year, December 2021. I took my sweet time until last year, mid June, July, where I kind of sped things up. So yeah, so as I was, you know, completing Sunbreak, I also had some other missions in Rise to complete. So I did that. I have like one more mission to complete from Sunbreak, an emergency mission. I have a lot more missions in Rise to complete, by the way. Just to be very clear, I did not finish everything in Rise, but I have one more emergency quest to finish, and that's basically it. Um, but overall, I have a lot more emergency quests for Sunbreak because obviously I finished the game right now, a couple months after all the updates were available. I do find it a bit more fun when all the content is there and you have you have to play them after that. It's kind of fun. That's just my personal opinion, nothing wrong with free updates, but it's just that I feel like some of the updates, were planned ahead of time and obviously obviously to extend the time of the game, and um, that's up for debate, to be fair. But regardless, whether you like it or not, I do believe that it's much more fun to finish the game when you have all of the updates. I know we don't have all of the updates, but it still feels a bit more refreshing now that I have most of the updates. We have two more updates, so we had to wait for it. Regardless, fighting Malzeno was a very fun experience, but at the same time very vexing. Fighting Guys Magom was, if not worse, because I fainted twice. Did not fail the mission, but I fainted twice, and I was so terrified of failing because I don't want to restart that. Guys Magom's hunt starts out as very easy. You think it's just like a push in the park, a walk in the park, but then the second stage begins, and then he just explodes with energy, and it's just so terrifying. I did use a sword and shield, and obviously it was pretty fast, but there were times where I just could not really land hits on the monster because it kept moving, and I was like, ugh. I had to keep dodging 24/7, but that's the point. You have to wait for the right moment to strike. Uh, what else can I say? But you know, is he better than Shara Ishvalda from Iceborne? I would say maybe the fight is equal in some way, because Shara Ishvalda starts out very slow as well, and then slowly transitions into a very tough fight. Uh, but overall, I really like the fact that they added a monster like this that's actually starts out very slowly and then just explodes with anger. I really like it, especially the part where Guys Magorm was scaling the mountain wall. It was terrifying. It came so close to the top, and I was worried. What if he reaches the top? What's gonna happen? You know, um, you just have to dodge. That's just my best opinion. Those of you who never played the ending of the story mode, you just have to keep dodging, wait for the right moment. I tried to aim for the tail, but I just could not. I was playing it safe this time around. For the first time, when you hunt a monster, I think it's best to play it safe. But for the second time and onwards, I think it's perfectly fine to try out new things because I just want to finish the story mode. That's it, and then after that, it's fine. That's just my personal opinion. You know, for the first time you hunt the monster, sometimes you're going to be a bit more frantic, and then after that you learn more about the monster by hunting him a couple of times. It feels fun. So let me just show you what I've unlocked. Once again, I want to be very clear. I started playing uh, Rise at the end of 2021, and I took my sweet time. So obviously when I kind of rushed last year, June, July, to finish the story mode of Rise, and then I entered Sunbreak, and then I unlocked more missions. I unlocked more missions regarding Rise, like your 50 high rank and whatnot, and obviously, here's all of my urgent quests. You have this one from a recent update. You have Flaming Espinas, seething basil gears. Basically, a monster per every update. Have you noticed that? Obviously, I feel like when you finish this mission, you will unlock the rest of them because for the first update we had 4 monsters, then we had 3, then we had um, what did we have after that? I can't remember. Yeah, 3. We had 3. So you know, I feel like every update there's gonna be one urgent quest, and the rest of the monsters for the update is basically optional. But as you can see, that's kind of awesome. Then we also unlock this. And then I need to do this. This is from Rise. I did not do this, so I need to do it. I kept stalling, so let's just see what happens. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. The story mode, it had more cutscenes, yes, but overall, the way the missions were laid out were much more fun, in my personal opinion. Sure, it felt a bit slow at times, very suspenseful. Overall, I feel like they were just trying to make the game more engaging. And they had to even use some monsters um, from Rise, the monsters that they were introduced as urgent quest or whatnot, because I feel like that's what they wanted, to kind of speed things. No, to take things slowly. My bad. Take things slowly, not speed things up, because there were just a handful of monsters released with Sunbreak, and that's just the honest part about it, So they couldn't make all of the new monsters urgent quests, so yeah. I feel like they just wanted to do that more content, but that's fine. Overall, the way they laid everything out was fun. Uh, Obviously, I think 99% of the monsters from high rank is basically available. Besides, I think, I've heard this, I never checked myself, but I have heard someone say that one of the serpents were not available. I think it was the original version of Nawa that's not really available, but you have the variant of that, but I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not. But if that's true, then I think that's a bit disappointing because I want all of the monsters, regardless of what they are, to at least have a high rank. With Iceborne, it was a bit disappointing because we did not get Devil Joe. G rank Devil Joe. We did not get a G rank Basil Gears. We had variants, but once again, we could have still had those monsters. It's kind of cool that Rise gave us a G rank Basil Gears, something that the game did not do, something that Iceborne did not do. And it's crazy because we also have Seething Basil Gears as well. So we have 2 monsters. I feel like Rise and Sunbreak handled monsters a bit better than World, which is, it's not a big deal, but it's kind of fun. Anyways, that's the end of the video. Tell me your thoughts on the story mode of this game. I have a lot to complete, a lot of missions to complete, even Rise missions to complete. Anyways, have a wonderful day. Bye.